blood flow. Alright? We've just sold out of force. Alright, so that's what L-citrulline does. Beta-alanine. So who's taken a pre-workout and felt like they were felt itchy, tingling in the hands?
Years ago.
Beta-alanine. Alright, and the lovely name for that is paraskenesia. Paraskenesia. Alright, so yeah, so you can experience a tingling sensation when you take a pre-workout. Personally, I love it. It gets me excited and pumped about the workout.
Really? It feels crazy.
Yeah, I'm hearing a little bit too much about it. I only use it before training.
Yeah.
It's completely normal.
I took one mate to work and they were all like, you're on drugs.
Yeah.
I was talking a million miles an hour and they were like, what is wrong with you?
You guys sit next to you and then you just start shut.
And I was like,
I have to do something.
I was like, I think that shit did.
Yeah, so there are some that are taken off the market because they have ingredients in them that might be alright over in the States with energy, but Australia doesn't do it. If you want to know, just ask the Essendon Bombers. I'm sure they'll be able to tell you. It's my team, by the way. Yeah, thank you. Alright, so I'm making lots of friends today.
Half the team now.
They're all on something.
Yeah, they're having a good time. They're Alright, so if you are feeling that sensation when you take a pre-workout and you don't enjoy it, simply half the serve. You take half.
Yeah, I do half a serve. I don't want tingles. Make lots of tingles.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know if you guys have noticed.
Not at all. They're like food sisters.
What else are there? Alright, so yeah, decreases fatigue, helps with your endurance, helps with mental stimulation. Any more questions on either of those two things? L-citrulline or beta-alanine?
What if you have a pre-workout that doesn't have
Chuck it. Because it'll be so loaded with stims. Like, I mean, caffeine is your stimulant. It's natural. And obviously, yeah. So if you're purchasing a pre-workout, look for these 4 things. Anything else, it's manufactured to no end, and it's just probably not good for you.
We've got one at home that's got mostly caffeine and BCAAs.
Yeah, like the BCAAs is fine. That's what you want. Caffeine is a stimulant. So it's basically just a heap of green tea, caffeine, and BCAAs. That's fine. It's when you start seeing all these other things that you don't know. It could be plastic, like you just, stay away from. I haven't got it with me. I have this fantastic little book called The Chemical Maze. And basically any ingredient on the back of a packet, any number, I just open up that book and it's all listed. And it's even got a little smiley face next to it, or a little granny face.
Or a neutral.
Or a neutral face.
Or an underside.
There an app? Yeah.
There is an app.
Yeah. No, I'm also not really. I have like a bazillion apps on my phone. But yeah, the book's good. So I take it with me when I, if I'm going shopping and I'm looking at nutrition panels. Is everyone looking at nutrition panels when they're shopping? Please say yeah.
No, please don't.
If you're not, I hope you're only buying fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't find sticker on that. You ate it. Yeah. More fibre.
That's it. The girls stick them on my floorboards. I find apple stickers everywhere. Alright, so creatine. Is anyone taking creatine separately or anything like that? So you take creatine? Do you know what it's doing?
It's meant to help with the fat burn.
So creatine is actually more so building muscle. So creatine is an organic acid. We actually all have it naturally occurring in our body. Bodybuilders take creatine, and that is so that they get that pump, so that they get those big bulging muscles. All right, so
Sexy.
pretty on the spot. All right, so yeah, creatine is mainly used to build muscle. All right, the fat burner is L-carnitine, and I'll get to that in just a moment. So creatine, if you're taking your pre-workout, unless you want to be on stage in a bodybuilding competition next year, I don't know if that might be one of your goals, but you really don't need to be taking creatine otherwise. It's obviously, anything I say is a gospel. It is my opinion, and But yeah, like it's just unnecessary. And you might go into a sub store and the guy behind the counter, this massive bodybuilder, and he'll tell you, oh, you need this, 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 and this. Of course he does. He wants you to spend $300. Right? But
If you want to look like him, then.
yeah, exactly. And it might be your goals, but yeah, for most people who are just looking for a workout to stay in shape, it isn't necessary. Save your money. Buy watermelon. Alright, so and the other main thing in pre-workout is caffeine. So obviously caffeine makes us feel good. It wakes us up. And with that mental stimulation again.
So how much caffeine is actually in it?
So, not much. So the one that you have might have a bucket load. It's unnecessary. It will give you the jitters.
Okay, so like this gives me a buzz.
Yeah, so if that gives you a buzz, force I find is fine. It is like, because what is it, 30 grams, about 30 grams of caffeine in a coffee, in a regular coffee. This has 100 milligrams, so 2, maybe 3 coffees.
This is the
Oh wow, I could never do that.
Holy cow!
milligrams per set. Herbal Cardio Boost Complex. She's like a runner.
Yeah. So that's
Polyphenols.
a very high stim.
I only have half.
Yeah. Yes. That's a good idea. Because that's still 10 copies.
Half a pre-workout.
It's another pre-workout.
It does have a.
But, yeah. Nice.
Can I start with that, also it's got the caffeine in it?
Yeah.
How does it go when I'm not a caffeine person?
Yeah.
Do you know that makes me sick?
So you would if you'd have a smaller serve or not at all.
Yeah,
So
my
pre-workout is in, you don't have to take pre-workout. I'm not here to tell you today that you need to buy this, this, and this. I'm just giving you the knowledge to make a decision whether you feel it's right for you or if it's something you need. You feel like you're lacking that bit of energy and just want something to give you that little bit of a buzz. But yeah, my next sentence, got it written here. It depends on your tolerance to caffeine as well. So if you have 1 coffee and you are like on fire, buzzing for the day, you probably won't need a pre-workout. If you want to take a pre-workout because you want to get those BCAAs and that little bit of creatine and everything else, just take a half serve and see how you go. You might find that you're fine and you can then take a full serve, but definitely just have a try and just see how you go. Watermelon is not a cure-all. Yeah, and that's the other thing. If you're going to train in the PM, so people in my 7:30 PM, 6:45 PM class, probably not a good idea to take your workout. Unless you have a whole lot of house stuff to do when you get home. Hey, some of my most, get a lot of stuff done when I'm taking a pre-workout. Working in a supplement store, I quite often may have had to sample every single one just so that I could give my honest opinion. I don't feel right in selling something if I haven't tried it or giving, not all at once, but there was one that I later found out wasn't allowed to be sold anymore, and I took it and I trained, and then I went home and mowed the lawn, and then about 2 hours later I was so there is a crash with a lot of, especially the ones that are high in caffeine. You might feel that buzz and get through your workout, and then an hour later find that you are just done. Alright, you just crash. Yeah, and like I probably would take it on the hope that that's going to happen. I'm going to crash. It's 6 a.m. I'm going to crash any minute now.
Maybe do it when you don't have to do something the next day.
Yeah, that's right. You can sleep.
Yeah.
You've got Saturday night.
Saturday lunch.
So yeah, it depends on your tolerance to caffeine. Okay? Taking it 30 minutes prior to your workout, if you're straight into it, 15 minutes. Nothing's worse than if you're taking it too early. I'm sure you've seen those memes with The Rock driving his car to Disney like I'm taking my pre-workout too early. Alright, so any more questions on pre-workout?
Why don't you have one? I've been told that it dehydrates.
Yeah, so and that's caffeine. So caffeine can really dehydrate you as well. With any supplements, you want to make sure we should all be having at least 2 to 3 liters of water per day. If you're training, and I know I've said this to a lot of you and a lot back from your food diary. Water. Lots of water. Alright, personally, 4 to 5 litres a day. Yes, I'm constantly going to the bathroom. 4 to 5 litres a day. I sweat like a mango. But it depends on your weight and how much you're moving. So I can thank my job and my children for needing to drink so much water. Here's my side.
So you took the BCLA, so you take it during work.
Yeah.
It's pretty work, yeah, like, so start having it, just like, finish it before you start working out, just keep kind of having it.
Yeah, like I don't know, I did that this morning. So you don't have to scull a full shaker of pre-workout half an hour before. We don't want stitches. Alright, so
Yeah, or having to run to the bathroom halfway.
yeah, exactly. So we're not all That's right. So yeah, so you can just
Take it on.
yes, exactly. Protein is fine.